Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. For the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. For the viewers, thank you for clicking this video. So in today's video guys, I'm going to be breaking down the forex pair you need to start trading right now to pass your prop firm challenge. Right, so the reason I'm making this video is because guys, I'm actually going to be taking a new prop firm challenge, right? And the new prop firm is going to be SIEG, right? So this is a new prop firm, and guys, I'm actually going to be taking a 20k challenge with them, right? So with this prop firm guys, the reason I'm using them is because number one, they actually do offer, MT5, right? So they are licensed with MT5, and me, I grew up trading MT4 and MT5, so I'm perfectly fine trading with MT5, right? And then also, if you look at the rules guys, they actually said they offer $0 on commissions, right? So with the way I trade right now guys, I like to use big lot size, so basically this is going to be a win, you know what I mean? And then also, like, they do have some add-ons, right? So if I was to enroll now, you're going to see that literally guys, you can add, you could literally trade on the weekends, and also have a 90% profit split, so that's basically what I'm aiming to do. But basically guys, one thing I love with this prop firm is guys, they're actually very transparent. Even with the fact that they are licensed guys, they actually show you the pass rates, right, of these prop firms. So as you can see, literally guys, their pass rate is literally 4%, right? So this tells you guys that forex is not an easy game, right? So if you're actually a good trader and you actually know how to trade, then I suggest you do take this challenge, right? So if you do want to take this challenge guys, just click the link at the bottom of this video and just use the discount code, and you can get a discount guys. But basically guys, I like this prop firm, 4% pass rate, so it tells you enough about prop firms in general, right? But basically guys, the pair you need to start trading right now is going to be the GBPJPY. And the reason for this guys is because guys, I've noticed how smooth it is, especially during the Asian session, right? So I'm actually going to show you guys a trade I took on a Sunday, and I actually broke this trade down for you guys, right? So if I was to put on my session tab, you're going to see the blue represents the Asian session. So as you can see, this was a Sunday trade, and the reason I took this trade was because guys, price created a price action pattern right here. So this pattern was a reversal pattern, right? So if I was to close this out, you're going to see, right, this pattern right here was a shooting star pattern. This one right here, a shooting star pattern. And whenever I told you guys in my ebook, whenever you see this pattern, right, shooting star, you take it as a reversal pattern, right? So in this case here, I actually took this as a reversal pattern, and I was able to take this trade from here, boom. And then my stop loss was literally like 6 pips above the candlestick, right? And then I held the trade for like 1-to-1 first here, and then I took another trade here again. Now guys, how I'm actually going to be trading is going to be very unorthodox, in the sense of I've noticed that, like, I tend to overtrade a lot, in the sense of I would enter a trade like this and then close out here, and then enter here, and then close out somewhere here, and then enter here or something, and then close out somewhere here. And I've noticed that, like, this really slows down my progress. And guys, with overtrading, I've noticed that whenever I've reached that 2.5% mark, or like I've blown about, let's just say 1 to 1.5% of the account, then I now realize that, oh, I'm overtrading, then I'll stop trading, right? So I've come to the conclusion that if that's the case, then what I'm going to be doing is this. So let's say on a perfect world, right, how I'm actually going to be taking my trades is, if I see an entry signal, let's say for example this one right here, I'm going to place my entry, and then guys, my stop loss guys is going to be 6.4 pips above the candle, right? So let's say for example this is the entry, boom, so 6.4 pips, so this right here is going to be 28.8. so I'm just going to do that at just 28.8 right there, boom, right, something like that. And then guys, I'll literally take my profit at either the next area of interest or a 1 to 2 risks to reward. Now guys, the reason I'm actually going to have this is because guys, I'm actually going to be risking 1.5% per session, right? So basically what I'm going to be doing is this. When I take my trade here guys, I'm going to now take another trade again. Now this type of trade is now going to be called the Martingale, right? So like I told you guys in my ebook guys, I actually have this setup given to you guys in my system step by step. As you can see, we actually have somebody watching this ebook right now. So shout out to Max. As you can see, 3 people are actually reading this ebook right now. So if you actually want to get this ebook, you can always get it on the comment section. But as you can see, guys, I actually have a step-by-step system of how I actually take a trade. And guys, one of my systems is going to be the Martingale. And essentially, guys, what I do is when I take my first trade of 1%, I have my take profit, let's say at 1 to 2, and then my next trade is now going to be when price goes into a drawdown. So let's say, for the sake of painting a very good picture, let's say I actually set my buy limits to be right there. So usually I set my buy limits to be either the tip of the candle on the wick or somewhere close, so literally somewhere around here. So let's say I set my buy limits or my sell limits somewhere around this white area. So basically all I do is wait for price to go into that drawdown. As you can see now, this has turned into a 5 risk to reward, right? So let's say I did actually take my trade somewhere around here. This will now be a 10 risk to reward. So let's say I'm risking 0.5% on this specific trade, then I would make 5%, right? And then plus the 1% I had here, so 5 plus 2 is 7%. But that's going to be in a perfect world, right? But as you can see, guys, you're going to notice that, in the sessions, it depends, on what you're trading. But as you can see, you could actually take a trade here, solid trade here and be done for the day. Or next day, you would have lost again, boom, during the Asian session, as you can see, boom. Right, so if you take a trade here, boom, you would have lost here because your risk to reward was either a 1 to 2 or next area of interest. And as you can see, price did go up a little bit, right, but it ended up hitting your stop loss right there, right? But with the Martingale trade, guys, you'd actually be able to still secure some profits. So one thing I'm actually going to realize again and change within my trading plan is, guys, at the end of the day, like, losses do affect you, to be honest with you. And seeing that, okay, I'm only going to be taking 1 trade a day, right? I want to preserve my account as much as possible. And I understand that my system will always work at the end of the day, right? So I think what I'm going to be doing is, guys, I'm actually going to be doing break-even trades, because in my ebook, I did say, okay, no break-even trades unless you are securing or you're taking partials, but I'm actually going to be taking break-even trades because at the end of the day, guys, like, moves like this, where price hits a 1-to-1, at the end of the day, guys, that's 1% that you're leaving with, right? So it's better to either leave with the 1% or break even, you know what I mean? But guys, this is basically how I'm going to be trading. Like I said, guys, if you do want to take this challenge, guys, you can always take this challenge with Sieg or Sieg Fund, right? And I love this platform because of their, specifically because of this right here, because of the pass rate they showed, right? Not a lot of platforms do this, you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys gain a lot from this. I will see you guys in a different video. Peace.